Oh really? You don't say. I never would have guessed that was a door. Now the one thing I actually like about this game is the gameplay, but anytime your Keyblade changes forms or whatever, it locks you into this stupid animation, and it has like a whole cinematic to it that interrupts the gameplay so much. Now sometimes you get lucky like I just did where it doesn't do that, but when it does, it's so annoying. Like the one thing about this game that's good, and you ruin it. Whoa guys, look, it's a Sonic Adventure reference! There's this room when you're exploring this. I wasn't paying attention. Is this like a castle or something? Anyway, and there's like all of this one enemy, and they're not that bad when there's only like one or two of them. But when there's like 50, it's impossible. I don't even know why I bothered trying. Like, it's an optional thing. You don't have to do this. I was exploring and I found this. Who can beat this? Pretty quickly I realized it wasn't worth it, so I tried dodging my way out, but that didn't even work. There goes my zero death speedrun of Kingdom Hearts 3. Who am I kidding? Nobody would do that.
Huh? The second you're not looking, Master Yen Sid's tower...
Who actually likes these? Why would they even put them in the game? I'd rather it just be a blank screen than these dumb Instagram loading screen whatevers. No. No, please. Please let me just, please. Anything but this. I don't want to play this game anymore. There's one part where a bunch of these, like, small enemies or whatever. But with the one Keyblade I have attached, all you have to do is jump and, like, spam... square. Wait, no, shoot, actually it's X. And because they target onto the enemies, like, why even bother? And speaking of which, whose idea was it to make jump circle and attack X? Oh, for PlayStation users. And dodge square. It is universally agreed that for games like this, jump should be X, and dodge should be circle, and attack should be square. You can't change the configuration. That's the only reason I'm complaining about this. Who came up with that idea? Bro, literally every one of Donald's flares went after this one guy. Just a little bit overkill. This is a great time for me to talk about my actual opinion on the game overall. Now, the thing is, the gameplay, like with the Keyblades and all that stuff, it's actually pretty fun. I'll give it that, for what it's worth. In the beginning, it's kind of okay. When you unlock more stuff, which it's not like you have to actually work for it, it just happens like as you play. It's pretty fun. The issue is, like what I mentioned earlier, your Keyblade, like, changes shape. There are, like, 3 different forms, and they each do different damage or whatever. Anyway, every time that happens, it locks you into a cinematic. Every time. Again, sometimes it'll, like, glitch, and you won't have to watch it, but, like, it's really annoying, and it really interrupts the one thing about this game that I like, and I wouldn't be complaining if it weren't for the fact it is a main element, like the changing of the Keyblade, that makes part of the gameplay so much fun. Now, what I don't like about this game is everything else. The story... when people complain about this game franchise, the story, I didn't realize what they meant. This is one game, and it already makes literally no sense. I remember I was playing this, and I'm like, I'm pretty good at, like, deciphering stories in games. I should get this. And then as soon as, like, Mickey Mouse and Sephiroth from Final Fantasy were, like, on a beach in hell, I was like, no, I'm good. I'm done. Forget it. I don't care. And also, the cutscenes are so long. The dialogue is so long. It's, like, every word they say, they're like, I love Breaking Bad. And the voice acting isn't bad, it's just bland. It's so hard to sit through, and the Disney propaganda, like, everywhere you turn, gets so tiring after a while. And it's just, could have been so, like, I can get past the wacky story, but when the cutscenes are so long and so boring, after a while, it gets kind of old. But guys, look, more Disney propaganda. This one's going on the gram. Bro, get out of the frame, Goofy. Wow, they really gave Let It Go a pre-rendered cutscene. I'm not sure quite why, but I also don't care. I mean, credit where credit's due. They did a weirdly good job reanimating, like, the whole Let It Go sequence. Like, why didn't they just take the actual clip from the movie and cut it up and put it in the game? Also, they fixed the part where her hair, like, clips through her shoulder. This is the only thing from all of Frozen I remember, is that, like, Disney let by some really obvious clipping. Holy crap, I do not care. Please get on with the game! How is Goofy breathing? How was he saying anything?
But don't you tell her what Jackson said.
Now, I don't actually mind Donald's whole gimmick of sounding like a chain smoker on his deathbed, but when every line of dialogue is slowed down to such a crawl where a literal fresh-out-the-womb infant can understand it, it gets kinda old. Now, there's one part where I died, which happens a lot because this game sucks. Anyway, instead of hitting retry, I decided to hit continue because I thought maybe that would let me skip the level, which actually wasn't that bad once I figured out how to beat it. But instead, it takes me to, like, it takes me to my last save state. I just realized, it takes me to the last save state. I don't get why that option would even be a thing. The only thing I could think of is, like, main menu and, like, quit from there and come back. But no. Thank God you can skip the cutscenes, because I don't want to have to sit through that all over again. Yo, am I playing Spider-Man PS4 and Kingdom Hearts 3? I mean, look at how well I'm dodging these ice lasers. I am literally the best at Kingdom Hearts 3. Actually, I don't think I want to be the best at that. Never mind. Great, now look at this snowboarding, or shieldboarding section. Wait, no, it would still be snowboarding. Never mind. It's actually pretty fun. And there are, like, different pathways you can take, which, enhances replayability. But, I mean, I don't ever want to touch this game again after I finish it, so that aspect is kind of, I don't care. And I'm pretty sure it's the only level like this in the game. I mean, again, this game can be really fun. It's just most of the time it's not. Wait, no. No, God, please, no, please, no, please, no! That's it, I'm done. I don't want to play this game ever again. I'm deleting it from my PlayStation, never seeing another Kingdom Hearts 3 video. I am done. I don't want Josh Gad and Final Fantasy. I'm good. Thanks. Bye. Good night. Thanks for watching. Also, shout out to John for making this video's thumbnail. He did a great job. Go subscribe to him.